Hello and thanks for checking out ChartGuys.com. We're proud to be one of the most successful technical analysis communities online, teaching you the skills to become a more confident, effective, and informed trader. Join our community of hundreds of analysts worldwide working together to learn the charts, generate profit, and achieve financial independence. Sign up for a 1-week free trial, no credit card required, for access to daily live chart analysis and market coverage, a thriving chat community, along with dozens of hours of exclusive educational materials. We look forward to seeing you. Let's check out some charts. Checking in on XLK, Apple, and Facebook daily weekly time frames. So the bears remained in control. We had a solid bounce today to start the day, and then it just faded into the afternoon. So really the most detail that we can see is on the hourly time frame in terms of clear levels. So for XLK, we can see that on the bounce attempt, we did break the high of the bounce attempt from yesterday afternoon. That is notable. And now the bulls have to form a higher low compared to the low of today. So 62.11 is must hold support. We have a higher low at 62.47, and the bulls have to see a break of 63.23 to see a higher low and a higher high and momentum shift in their favor. If we break the low of the day at 62.11, the bears will be in full control and will be looking down at support of 61.88 and then the gap fill to 61.16 after that. But the hourly RSI at this point is fairly low, so if we were to drop down and break 62.11 tomorrow, we would pretty quickly be in oversold hourly conditions, so we would be looking for a potential bearish entry or a bullish entry opportunity for a short-term bounce. But really, it's all about whether or not the bulls can hold the low of the day. We've seen lower lows now on the daily time frame 3 days in a row. If the bulls are going to turn things around, they have to form a higher low and see that shift. The weekly time frame for XLK potentially losing exponential support for the first time in 5 months. And if we lose this level, we have a lack of support nearby. The closest weekly support is 60.25. And after that, it's the middle Bollinger Band, which is right there, 60.18. If we cannot hold 60.25, that will shift the trend. The volume climax is marking the top as of right now, and we have to be cautious of the potential that we're going to see more prolonged pullbacks. But as of right now, it's just daily, 1 day at a time. As long as we keep setting lower highs and lower lows, the bears are in control, and we're looking for things that stand out for the first time in 2017 in terms of noticing a potential shift in the trend. So we have not seen a bearish TCG cross on this weekly time frame at any point in 2017. It would require another red week next week to see that potentially follow through, but that's something that I'm keeping my eye on. Apple on the daily time frame still holding up better than most tech names. We have plenty of support here, and 168.44, 168.40, and 168.50 are 3 lows in the last 4 days. So there's a line of support there. If that breaks, it's 167.16 and then 164.69. Same thing. We look at Apple on the hourly time frame and try and get some more information. It's the same pattern. Very strong bounce. Higher low has to form, but the bulls did not give us much confidence that that higher low had formed at this point, as we are down at the low of consolidation currently. Facebook, lower highs and lower lows consistently 3 days in a row now. Must hold support is 168.89. We bounced off of 169.01. So looking at Facebook on the hourly time frame to get more information, it's a very similar pattern. Higher low is 172.15. Bulls want to hold that tomorrow and break 175.38 for the higher low and higher high trend change. If we can't hold that, key support is 169.01. So all of these names that have been trying to bounce have to hold the low of the day. They have not been able to hold the low of the day for about 3 or 4 days in a row. If we hold the low of the day, we will see the start of a potential attempt to turn around the trend and see a short-term bounce. That's the goal for the bulls tomorrow. Facebook on the weekly time frame, a lot of potential firsts for 2017. Bearish TCG cross, loss of the weekly middle Bollinger Band at 173.29. The next 3 days are very important because we could be noting a pretty significant shift on the weekly time frame for Facebook if we do lose this middle Bollinger Band and lose the higher lows of 168.89 and see that bearish TCG cross follow through with one more red week next week. So that's where we stand, all about the low of consolidation and then the low of the day. Bulls need to hold those levels. If they break, bears are in full control and we'll look to oversold hourly bounces. I appreciate you watching. Obviously, we can look for bearish entries as well on these breaks of the higher lows. If we start tomorrow and break the low this afternoon, we can have bearish positions and look to test the low of the day today. Thanks again. We'll see you tomorrow.